Hi. What did you say this time?
Hi, welcome to the Giving Flower podcast.
A mom.
And
Son. We didn't practice anything, so I'm just throwing stuff at him. It's a mom and son podcast, and we're kind of having fun. And I'm Kimberlolly on Plurk, Ravelry, everywhere on the internet. I'm usually Kimberlolly. It's not normally taken, so that's what I use. And you are?
Alexander. I'm Alexander spelled backwards on Ravelry. And yeah.
Good. Very cool. Yeah. Sorry we haven't been here for a while. It's been very, very hectic the last 3 weeks.
My hair is sticking up a little.
I know, we've got to cut it. And I'm the hairdresser here at this house, and I haven't done it yet. So, haircuts are on the program today. We're up early this morning. Thought we'd get a quick podcast in. I'm going to go for a run, come home, do some haircuts, and then work in the yard. Oh, I can't wait. My yard is looking so cool. Oh, that's what we can start
Probably the next podcast we do, my hair still isn't cut.
I know. That's how it always is. I wanted to cut them last week. Didn't happen. But I'm thinking maybe we could talk about a little bit of gardening stuff. I don't know if you guys are interested. I love gardening, and I've lived here for 3 years in this house, and we have a yard in the backyard. A yard. We have a backyard for the first time since I've lived in Germany. So we've been planting, and my daughter and I love to buy flowers and vegetables, and I like anything that smells good, like roses. Never thought I'd like roses, but I do. They're so yummy, they smell good. And anything you can eat. Stop. Anything you can eat, I like. So herbs, vegetables, that kind of stuff, I've been planting in my yard. So maybe we can also take the camera out and show the yard a little bit too.
Good idea.
We'll have to see. But anyway, we'll do that next time. Oh gosh, every time the camera turns on, I start talking about stuff that I had no idea I was going to talk about before. Anyway, today I'm wearing my Nuvum. It's a little bit chilly. I have a tank top on underneath, but have my Nuvum on because it's nice and warm and cozy, and it's my absolute favorite. And yeah, love it, love it, love it. So let's get to first things first. We are in the kitchen. As you can see behind us, we are in the kitchen.
Kind of a kitchen.
No, it's the kitchen. It's the galley. On a ship, the kitchen's called the galley, and that's where we are today because, let me explain to you, we love Star Trek. We're Star Trek geeks, and that's why
the beginning was like Star Trek-y.
Right. So we like to take things from Star Trek, and that's why we are on the ship right now in front of, in the galley, because we've been dyeing yarn. In fact, was it 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago? No, it was 2 weeks ago. We had Monday off, and so we stayed home and dyed yarn. What are you doing? Okay. We've got to get our guest speaker is here today with her little craft tip, and she's talking. Anyway, so we're in the kitchen because we have been dyeing yarn, and I just want to show you this really quickly. I've got so much to talk about. I'm just going to talk about whatever comes to mind. This is the first thing I've done. We dyed yarn, and oh, I forgot the other one. Can somebody run upstairs and get my yarn in my basket, in my bike basket?
In 1 second.
Okay.
We'll do something.
Okay. I don't like it when they do stuff and I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I've been dyeing yarn, and I use Kool-Aid dyeing, and Julie from the Play Yard had a nice little tutorial, and I loved it. I watched it, and it looked so easy, and I thought, why can't I not do this? So I ordered some Kool-Aid, and I had some yarn that I bought at my local yarn shop, and we dyed self-striping yarn. And I wanted self-striping because I thought if I'm going to do it, I want to do it kind of cool. I can, throw the whole thing in and get one color and be super, and a tonal, I love tonals. But I wanted to do self-striping yarn. So, the first thing I did is I did 2 packets of each. I did I did green, yellow, and pink. Pink lemonade, regular lemonade, and green, I forget what green is. And we wrapped the yarn around chairs, and then we measured more or less how far each row would be. And, you're very distracting.
Sorry.
And this is how it came out. And this is it balled up, and it took us forever to do. I now have absolute respect for all hand dyers because I have absolute respect for all hand dyers because it is so hard It's so much work. It's so work intensive to get self-striping yarn, or to get, anyway. So, but we had fun. All three of us did it together. And I've started knitting my sock, and it actually came out pretty stripy. I'm kind of excited. So here's what it looks like. I don't know the quality and how it looks. Nope, hand-dyed yarn. In my bike bag upstairs. It's the pink and the yellow.
Oh, okay. I know what. No, don't. I'm good.
So here, this is how it turned out. Totally love it, and I'm knitting it as I go. Obviously. I love a 3-1 rib in my socks. I haven't been knitting socks lately, but I cast these on because I'm dying to see how this yarn has turned out. And so my favorite one is, I think, a slip stitch heel. I like a heel flap. I like top down, and I like a 3-1 rib. Thank you. Hang on, you can show it in a minute. And so this is it, and I'm writing down the pattern. I'm just going to put it up as a free, obviously free, but as my own pattern, how I like it, so I know where it is, because I always look for my sock yarn, my sock pattern, and I can never find it, the one that I like. So these are my socks that I'm working on, and I haven't gotten very far, but I started them anyway. And here is the other one. Now this yarn is wool, cotton, and nylon, and I wanted to see how it turned out. You can't really see, but the cotton didn't take the color as well as the wool, so it kind of gives it a speckled look. It's kind of cool. Do you see? And then this one is all wool and nylon, and it came out totally different, and I love this. It's like cotton candy. I think it is so yummy. It looks so good.
Oh, yum.
Doesn't that look yummy?
Can you make me socks out of it?
Pink lemonade. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have to knit these socks. I'm dying to see how these turn out. So that was our dyeing experience. Nailix from Star Trek, who works in the kitchen. He's the cook. He let us use the kitchen for a while with a microwave, and so that we could dye with Kool-Aid, because
it was totally fun.
Yeah. Was it fun?
Mm.
Yeah? Did you like it? It was a lot of work, though, but it was fun. We had a good time. So that's why we're in the kitchen today, just so you know. And if you can tell.
Alida has a couple things to show. She has one thing that she drew and another thing that she wants to show.
Okay.
And we went outside to practice it.
All right.
You want to show it, Alida?
Yeah. I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
Didn't know about this. Okay. She's eating a pretzel because we live in Germany. Look at show them the pretzel.
Other way.
Those are the little. Wait, you gotta. It's hard. That's the pretzel that we got yesterday. It's a little one. Okay, you can't talk with your mouth full of pretzel. Okay, I'm gonna talk for a minute because she's gonna chew. This is how it goes in the craziness of our world. Yeah. So I wanted to say really quickly before. Are you ready yet? No, because I'll start, and then she'll say, I'm ready. I could show you a finished object. You want to see a picture? Oh, see? See? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna show, it's called a pretty parrot, if you can see it.
Oh, don't.
Oh, is it there?
Pretty parrot. Keep talking. You gotta talk.
And
tell them what it
then,
is.
so those are the steps, how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the craft tip of the week. And now I'm gonna show something else. So there's so much Star Trek in the podcast, so I'm gonna put a little Star Wars in it. And
Where did you get that? What is it? A laser?
Yeah, laser
sword. I can't believe me. Okay, so watch out, and if you don't come and join, is it too fast?
No, it's okay. Don't put it with your blue shawl.
Oh, okay. If you don't join the Ravelry group, we will come and get you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for showing. Okay. I'm imagining that's going to be in effect. So, thank you very much for the craft tip. This is Alida, by the way. Another one of us. Crazy people. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Alida. Walking into the camera is not the best. Okay, if you're still with us, you're...
That's what we were talking about outside.
Okay, so anyway, so back to what I was talking about. Let's talk about my hitchhiker that I finally finished. I went to, what was it, 2 weeks ago. This is another reason I was gone for the weekend. I went to Leipzig with my school's tennis team. And it's a great group of kids. I love it. I do it every year. I've done it the last 3 years. A lot of fun. I go with the other sport teacher. And we have a really good time. And it's always fun because I get a lot of knitting time. It's kind of good. So I brought my hitchhiker with me to finish. And I did. I got really, really sick, though. The first day, I could hardly knit. Excuse me.
Knit?
No, I couldn't knit. I was so sick that I couldn't knit. So, but I did manage to finish. Oh, and my tennis team came in third out of 8 schools, international schools. We came in third, so pretty good, pretty good. Anyway, so, but that's, yeah, I was just there to knit. I finished my hitchhiker. This is how she turned out. I love her, love her, love her. She's pretty big.
Oh.
Do you want to count them and see how many there are?
Okay.
This is what she looks like. You've seen a hitchhiker before. No different. It's just the colors are a little different. And it's Wollmeise. Don't remember what needles I used. I think I just used what was in the pattern. Nothing extraordinary. And I just used the ball until the end of it. I think I might have had 44. I'm not sure. I have to see. Little spikes are on it. Silence. Okay. A little bit of elevator music here. Keep going. It's hard. Counting's hard.
I think it's 42.
42?
Yeah. I
Okay,
think so.
42. I was wrong. 42, 43. Depends who's counting.
Is that how you wear it?
Yeah, right. Isn't it goofy?
No, really, how do you wear it?
Well, you just wear it like a shawl. This is how I've been wearing it anyway.
Oh.
I wore it the other day. I just kind of do. I'll just leave it. Yeah, it's really nice. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's my hitchhiker. Definitely a great pattern for variegated yarn. It shows up really well. The garter stitch is nice and smooshy. I did not block this because I don't block garter stitch unless I want to, unless I want it to really pull out. But I like the squishiness, so I don't usually block it. I let it go. Or I'll wash it and just let it sit. I don't pull it. So that's my finished object that I got finished. Yes, it's been how many weeks? 3 weeks? Ooh, and I haven't got much finished. But I have started quite a bit. Let's see here. Bending. I also, on my trip to Leipzig, started my Novum. And remember I showed you my Wollmeise Rittersporn. And a friend pointed out that I wrote Rittersporn. I wrote it Ritter so porn. I put too many letters in there, and that's what I wrote. So anyway, that's the colorway. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I have two of these because I thought if I make one, it's going to be way too big to carry around with me. So here she is, and look, I'm almost done. And I've been working on her, and I love this pattern. I just love it because.
Is it
Go ahead.
knitting candy or no
Popcorn or whatever? No,
knitting
no.
popcorn?
No, it's just an easy pattern because it's mindless.
So
and
it's, no, then it's mindless knitting.
it's mindless knitting, absolutely mindless. You just go around and around and around. So this is what I take with me to, when I have something I don't want to think. I just want to knit, and I like meetings and that kind of thing. So that's how far I've gotten. Love it, love it, love it. And I have my little pretzel from Bavaria when we went to Pfaffenhofen. I got that. And speaking of stitch markers, okay, you remember, if you've watched this before, I make bags for myself. Well, on Plurk, Turtle Girl, not Turtle Girl, Turtle Pearl, Genevieve from Canada. Can't remember your name. Mind. It's the camera thing. The red light goes on and it zaps your brain cells. She requested from one of the bag makers a couple bags, sweater size bags, big ones. And I said, well, I could try. I could make you some drawstring bags, big ones. And she said she would send me yarn in return. I got my yarn. I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched. Now, Thank you so much, Genevieve. This is wonderful, wonderful stuff. She dyes the most gorgeous yarn. She does such a nice job. So go visit her if you'd like. She's a sweetie. She's really nice to contact with. And she sent me 7 skeins of turtle pearl. I did say it right. Turtle pearl. Okay. Soft shell turtle worsted. And it is 80% merino, 10% nylon, and 10% cashmere. So pretty. And I asked her for a purpley blue, and she gave me a purpley blue. And it's a tonal, and I love it. And I just don't know what to make with it because I'm scared I'm going to make something that I'm not going to wear every day. So I'm thinking about what to make. I love it, love it, love it. It's 115 grams per skein, so I have a ton. There's 200 yards on each one, so I have 7, so there's 1,400 yards. I can totally make a sweater with this. So I'm trying to decide what to make. I have the French braid cardigan by, I don't know, by who? By Tanis Lavallee. And I kind of want to make that one, but someone in my knitting group's knitting it right now, and so I'm going to try hers on first. I do these things. And then I'm going to see if this is going to be good enough, because I love this yarn, and I am so excited to cast it on and see. But I want to knit something that I'm going to wear every day, something that, like my Nouveau, something I absolutely love. So thank you so much, Genevieve. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this color. Gorgeous. 7 of these. And not just this. She also sent, and I love these, she sent little stitch markers, and I'm using them on my Nouveau, and I'm using them on my next pattern that I'm making. And if you can see, the thing is the camera's right in the way, so I can't see, but they're little tiny beads, and they're little stones, and I love them in little different colors. Here's a green one, and this is a turquoise one, pink, whitey green, I don't know, but yeah. Aren't those pretty?
Yeah.
Tell the color down here. The light's not the best down here, but so that's what I've been using. She sent those as a little tiny. So wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it, love it, love it. So thank you, Turtle Pearl, for that Genevieve from Canada. Go check her out. I will definitely link to her in my show notes because I love the swap we did. I can do this with anybody. Anyone interested, I will swap with you. Bags, yarn. Although I have so much, I need to make myself some bags. Isn't that a horrible thought? I went and looked. I need some more bags.
Really?
Yeah. Because I keep starting projects. But that's what we do. No guilt. There's no guilt. It's fun. You do what you want to do. If you want to start 50 projects, you start 50 projects. If you want to insulate your house with your projects, you insulate your house with your projects. That's what I'm doing. I'm saving heat.
Oh, look at...
I know. That is one thank you. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, I'm just jumping, because I did think jumping is more interesting than sticking to the program. I couldn't stick to the program even if I wanted to. I wanted to say a couple thank yous. You need to go check out the Ravelry group. There's not much going on. A couple new people have joined, which is fun. I think it's great. We have over 50 people now in the Ravelry group.
I think, yeah, over 50.
And I put in a special thread because remember here, want to show some of my washcloths? The washcloth pattern that I made with Berlin, that's London, and that's the bridge, and it's sideways.
Oh no, this way?
Look.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh.
It's okay, it's okay. That's the London Bridge, Tower Bridge. He's just going to show you them as we go along here because they're still here from the last time we podcasted. These are going to be gifts when I go to the States. That's the crown. Anyway, I had just made these and I put the pattern up for sale. And I said, and I can't remember what I said in the group, but, oh gosh, it's bright. And a couple people answered it. And we decided, it was his birthday. Happy belated birthday, by the way. It was Mr. Man's birthday a week ago. Was it a week?
Yeah.
And that's another reason we didn't podcast because it was crazy in here. And it's broken and it's upside down.
Oops.
So I put up a post, and because it was his birthday, we gave everybody both of the patterns. So I'm going to tell you who read the thread. It was a chance to win, and I can't remember what I said, but Yarn Makes Me Happy Lisa from Canada. Hi, Lisa. She got both of the patterns. In fact, she was so cute. She opened a thread, Happy Birthday, Alexander, which was really nice. Made us
yeah,
happy,
that
didn't
was
it?
nice.
That was really nice. And then Linda from Scotland, Lina Lark, was another one who got both of the patterns. Sandra Rum. I don't know her name and where she's from, but she also got both. And Kira Kelly from Texas. Hi, Kelly. She got both of them. And Nana Mama is Mary from Connecticut. She also wrote in the thread. So I decided to close the thread on his birthday, and we both decided we would give everyone for, the pattern. So that was kind of fun. We liked it. So go check out the group every once in a while, guys. Jeez. But it's okay if you don't want to. There's so much to do, and you know what? It's all good. Whatever you do, it's all good. It's fun. We just want you to enjoy whatever you do. That's it. Oh, another thank you. I wanted to thank you, Lacey from Plurk. She's also a teacher, one teacher to another. Thank you very, very much. Last week, the washing machine broke. Not fun, not fun. It's been on the brink of collapsing for a while now, and it just did. It finally did. Thank goodness I have neighbors that could do some laundry for me, because I have now called, and on Tuesday morning someone's coming to look at it. Hopefully they can fix it.
Home?
No, Daddy's going to be here from 8 to 9. We're the first appointment, so on Tuesday morning they're going to come and look at it. But it was just a bad day. The washing machine broke. I noticed on my car that one of my hubcaps had fallen off. That makes me mad, because it's just money that's it's just stupid. Now I have to find a hubcap or buy a hubcap, which I don't want to do because it's money that is stupid. So I'm going to leave it off for now. It was a horrible day. Everything was going wrong on that day. And Lacey was so sweet, and she said, it's not a hubcap for your car, it's not a new washing machine, but a pattern. And I was so, isn't that sweet?
That's totally
So
sweet.
thank you. Thank you, Lacey.
Thank you.
For the pattern. It was just so sweet. So she sent me, gifted me the pattern Willow Wrap from Maureen Müller. And I think it's Müller. Looks German anyway. I have the pattern somewhere. I printed it out, but I don't know where it is. And I don't know what yarn I'm going to make with it. I've got a lot going on right now. I totally want the sweater. This is one. Some things I want to knit because I want to knit them. Like the washcloths I thought were fun because they were fun to knit. Other things like the Nuvum, I want the Nuvum. So I'm both a project and a process knitter. I like sometimes knitting just to knit, usually for the end product, but sometimes I just like to knit something because I think it looks fun and cool and different, and why not? So, so we'll see. We're at 24 minutes already, but this might be a little bit longer because we haven't been here for a while. So thank you, Lacey. That was very, very sweet. Thank you. What else? I have to look at my notes because I'm no good without notes. I made 2 lists. I'm now starting a list on the fridge so I don't forget stuff. I always forget stuff and I don't want to forget it. Rubber group. Oh, I also made some stitch markers. I'll show those in a minute. They're little stones with Fimo clay. They look like little granite stones. They're really cute. Let me show you some of the projects I'm working on. I am working on stuff. I showed you my Nuvum, my second Nuvum. And I'm starting some more washcloths because we are going to the States in 6 weeks. And so I have started, this is just Woolworths. We have Woolworths here. It's kind of like, it's nicer than in the States, the Woolworths here. It's almost, I want to say like a Walmart, but not really. So if you want to go get just normal cheap yarn or whatever, you can go there, and they always have acrylic. They used to have merino, believe it or not. I made 2 sweaters out of merino from there when I had absolutely no money, and it was fairly inexpensive. It was still 40 euros for a sweater, but it was better than the 70 at the yarn store. So, but I went to Woolworths and I bought some of their cotton. It has a little bit, it has 5% polyamide, but it's pretty cotton. I've made stuff with this before, and I love it, and I love the colors they had. This is like a light purple. This is going to be the Brandenburg Gate, and these are going to be gifts. So I'm going to take soap, and we're going to make up little gift packages with some of these when I go back to the States. So this is what I've been working on. I have a knitting club on Tuesday afternoons, and all my kids are knitting my patterns. They're knitting washcloths, and I have a little system about, it's a knitting karate system, and they each get the next belt, which is a stitch marker, if they finish a washcloth. So that's what we're all working on. So I'm knitting this along with them. And I bought 2 different colors. I've got this pink, which I think is pretty. It's kind of bright. It looks bright on the TV. I don't know what color it looks like, but it's this and the purple. They have other really kind of nice colors. What?
One thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
And because I'm starting to learn recorder too. Because I think Alida showed it last time.
Oh, she might have. I don't know. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he's picked up his recorder again, so we're doing the music thing again.
Hmm.
We'd like to have Alex. What was that? Oh, how are you showing that? We'd like to have him play. Thank you. Play the beginning music. Where is my next thing? Oh yes, I started the Emma, Darling Emma by Joji something or other. She's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Here, I can show you the picture because this one I do have printed out. She's a wonderful designer. It's called the Darling Emma, and it's such a pretty sweater. And it's just a long cardigan with lace in the front, and then the back it's all garter, stockinette stitch. And what am I using? Wollmeise, of course, in Ritterspon. The other one was hydrangea. I'm making my other thing in hydrangea. This is Ritterspon. Get a clue. So this is Ritterspon, Wollmeise, regular wool, 100% superwash. My Novum is lace. All right, whatever. So I'm knitting this Emma, and I just started it. And I'm going to have to get some Knit Picks needles for this because it's so long that it's not fitting on the needles, and I want to try it around me and see if it's going to be too big or not. I am knitting on a 3mm needle, which gives me a very small gauge, and I can't figure out if I'm on gauge or not. I thought I was, and I did a swatch and everything, but it seems to me that it's really, really big. And I'm a little bit worried about it, so I'm going to put it on a bigger needle, and then pull it straight, and then look and see. I almost started speaking German. But this is my Emma. This is as far as I've gotten. This far. But I need to finish this by June, Worldwide Knit in Public Day, because our whole knitting group who has knit this, a lot of people have knit this, we're all going to wear our sweaters and get a big picture. So we'll put that in the podcast when we do it. Even if it's not done, I'm going to take it and show it, so at least I have something. But this is what I've also started, and it's really pretty. It's going to be really pretty. It's lace in the front, and it's regular stockinette in the back, so it's kind of fun. It's not quite as boring as just stockinette. Oh, and here are my little stitch markers I made. They're really cute. They're just Fimo little, I love granite. We have granite all around the house. And so they're little Fimo granite balls. I thought they were kind of fun. Genevieve made such cute stitch markers, and I had to make some too. So that's what I've been working on. And my socks, cloths, Novum. One last thing. I am designing my next shawl. And I am designing this, and where is my yarn? Of course, I don't have it with me.
You could design a shawl with
What?
these.
No, I'm going to. I have that in mind, but I haven't gotten that far. This one is for breast cancer. So, research. And Genevieve's stitch markers are on this. There's an orange one. And this is as far as I've gotten. I've ripped it out twice because I didn't like it. And we'll have to see. Everything on this symbolizes something. And I will write that in the pattern. And I will tell you more as I go along. But it's lace. And it's ribbon. And it's going to go like this. And it's going to be a crescent. And I hope we'll have to see. But this is, it's pink, obviously. And I'm using Cool Wool from Lana Grossa. Soft, isn't it? This, I'm sorry, this is my favorite yarn. This is my go-to yarn because we don't have Cascade 220 here. So this is my go-to yarn. I love Lana Grossa. And so this is Cool Wool. I bought the extra fine, but I didn't like it. It was too thin. I want this shawl to be a little bit more like a warmer shawl so that you can make it for someone who's going through cancer, who's getting treatment, going through cancer treatments. So I want it to be a little bit denser and nicer. I know so many people that, so that's why this is kind of close to my heart. So I'm making this in pink, and what I originally wanted to do is dye pink lemonade Kool-Aid yarn so that I could get a nice tonal. But I'm not quite sure. I'm going to knit this and this first and then maybe see if I do it. So that's what I've been working on, and this I've done all morning, and I'm not very far because I could be like 5 times as far if I hadn't ripped it out. Changed needles, changed design, changed, So that's my newest, what I've been working on. Oh, here's another one from Turtle Paw. This one's really cute too. But I have to say the little stone ones are my favorite. So that's what I've been working on. And I think that's pretty much it. I had a really, really fun virtual knit night last night with Sock Bunny, Kimberly, Sock Bunny, and Crystal from Crystal Moe on Plurk. Hi, sweetie. Oh, she's so nice. I was up till 2 in the morning. I am not a night person. We were having so much fun. I was up till 2 in the morning. That's not me.
But for in America it would be.
Yeah, it was
7.
Yeah, it wasn't late for her, but she was in. I think it's Missouri where she is, and it wasn't that late. I don't know. And then I got up at 7 o'clock this morning. My body is just nutty. So I'm gonna go for a run, and I'll probably pass out afterwards. So if you drive by and see me laying in the street, pick me up. Yeah, that's about it. But I wanted to say hi because that was really fun last night. It was a good time. I love virtual knit nights. They are so fun, so fun. So if anyone wants to chat with me, let me know. Let me know. Maybe we can get a thread going on the Ravelry board and with virtual knit night dates that we can hopefully. It's hard for me because I usually don't get to it. And my throat. I'm sorry. I have a frog in my throat. That's about it. If there's any. Oh, we don't have a German word.
German word. Song? No.
No, pretzel.
Pretzel. That's a good.
Okay, pretzel in English is.
Brezel in German.
Oh, let's do another German word.
Another one. Okay.
Do we do cat? Everybody has an animal.
We did cat.
How about
animal?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Okay. In English it's kitchen and in German Küche.
Küche. Okay. You guys are learning. Keep it up. Okay. And if there's anything I want to know, maybe we should do like a little tour of. We'll do maybe a tour of the backyard. Another thing, someone had written that she wanted to know more about Germany and stuff. The thing is, I've lived here so long, I don't know what would be interesting, what wouldn't be. So we'll have to think of some stuff. Maybe have a little German section, Germany Berlin section.
Yeah.
Maybe we can take the camera and go for walks. I don't know.
That would be super fun.
Well, be good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope I'm not too boring. Could be, but that's okay. Hope you enjoyed it. We did. Don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to beam out of here. Right?
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
We're going to beam out of here now. It's been fun. I'm going to go for a jog, and then I'm going to work on my shawl, and hopefully get this done soon.
And try not to move anything here. So.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.